Hi guys, Pugpo here, and welcome back to Pogedeck. Today we are looking at the awesome RFTools mod. This is literally just a firmware expansion add-on, which I would highly recommend also using the Ender.io mod if you're going to use this, because it needs item transfer and stuff as well. There's not too much to the mod, but it's pretty cool. So the first thing we've got here, we've got a well, you're going to hook most of these machines up to some form of RF. The first one doesn't actually need RF. Um, this basically scans around the area to tell, I think it's a 3x3 area, and it tells you what machines are around there. So we've got some conduit bundles, storage scanner, which is on its side, and a energy cell. And you can also make it so that if one of these has reached, let's say this has reached 100% in energy, then if we are at 100%, if we can have more, no, where is it, less? Is it more or less something like that anyway? So you can have it so that this thing sends out energy if this reaches a certain limit of power. So if we're at like 99% power, then we can have it send a redstone signal and hopefully shut one of these down or something. So that's pretty cool. I like it. It's good, cool, awesome. Right, anyway, the next thing, I've got a chest over here and I got a chest on top of here. This is the storage scanner. So I'll get to the recipes for these in a minute. But the storage scanner, it basically scans around the area, so you can specify how large you want it. The more bigger radius, the more energy it'll use. But yeah. So this is one of the ones that needs energy. It'll tell you what chests are around the area and what like different things there are. So I think if we find a strongbox and we probably stick this over here, then if we click scan, then it will start scanning within a 20 by 20 by 20 area. So 20 high and low, I don't know. 20 that way and 20 that way. So X, Y, and Z coordinates. And then it should keep scanning until it finds some chests. So we got one here, we got a strong box, and we've also got one of these. So this will scan, and then eventually we'll be able to click on the one that we want to select, and then it will show us the inventory. So then we'll be able to find which chest has the right stuff in, and it will also give us the coordinates of the chest that we want. So I think that's cool. But the first thing that we're going to need is a machine frame, which is pretty easy to make. 2 lapis, 4 iron, and 2 golden nuggets. So pretty cheap. And then you can make that into the rest of these machines. So the first one that I showed you, which was the RF monitor, you need 2 redstone torches, 2 redstone either side of a machine frame. So pretty easy to make, and that doesn't require any power either. Let's see, is this is still scanning. As you will see, there's a little bar there. There's 10 out of 100. Once it gets to 100, it should have scanned the whole area. So that's like a little percentage meter. So to make the storage scanner, you need 4 ender pearls, 4 redstone torches, and the machine frame in the middle, and you will get a storage scanner. Now we're going to wait for that to go up a bit more. We got 12, and then eventually that will be done, and I'll be able to show you what it does. So the next thing we have going power to is this thing, which is hold on, what is it? I forgot. This is the power relay. There we go, power relay. So power relay is pretty easy to make. 6 gold, a little bit pricey, but I mean, who doesn't have gold sitting around? So 6 gold, 2 redstone torches around a machine frame, and you'll get one of these. Now, this will decide if you have a signal sent over. So if you have a certain amount, when redstone is off, it will send 500 RF. So this thing should start filling up. So it's sending 500 RF per tick. And then if we just put that to 0, then it won't send anything. Now, if we actually destroy this and we put a new one down with nothing, okay, nothing, I said, damn it, gotta get a new one. Let's just get one of these ones. So you'll see nothing in here, whereas if we have this one with the redstone signal on, once the redstone signal is emitted, it will transfer 5,000 per tick that the redstone is on. So this stays on for a few ticks, There you go, it's off, and you'll see that it has gained a fair bit of power. And why is it still gaining? Oh, that was the amount that was in it. So 45, yes, that's about right. Anyway, so, and that's basically how that works. So you can send certain amounts of signals through. If you, like, say you wanted this, you could use it with that, and I think it's pretty cool. It's got some good functionality. So it stores the internal buffer, and then it'll send it out once it's decided. So it's pretty much like a switch that'll work pretty cool. So awesome. Now the next thing we're going to move on to, and probably the final thing, I know, not the final thing, the last thing we're going to move on to is the crafters. So there's 3 tiers of crafter. There's the first tier, which has 2 slots. There's the second tier, which has 4 slots. And then there is the third tier, which has 8 slots. And a little scrolly thing. Now I've set up 2 recipes in the third tier one. A bucket and a golden nugget. So whenever a piece of iron goes in here, it'll craft as many golden nuggets as it can and as many buckets as it can. Int will put result of crafting operation in inventory instead of output buffer, so you can output these and input these. So cool. But we got a chest here full of iron, so we're gonna click this. It should send it down, and then it made a bucket and some nuggets. So do that again. Send it down, made bucket and some more nuggets. So I'll send however many it needs down, and then it'll receive it in here. Now, let's say we wanted to make this, you can have it on redstone mode, or you can have it on slow to fast mode as well, which will use more power. The crafters are made like so. I'll show you something else in a moment. So the tier 1 is 2 crafting tables, 2 redstone torches around a machine frame. The tier 2 one is 2 crafting tables and 2 redstone torches around a tier 1 crafter. And the tier 3 is 2 crafting tables, 2 torches around a tier 2. So cool, not too hard to make, but it does its functionality and it's cool. But let's say we wanted to add some new recipes in here, and we wanted to get rid of the old nuggets. You can click on whichever one of these you want. So let's say we wanted a golden nuggets on that one, then you could apply it. Just click in the recipe that you want in here. Basically, once it gets all of the resources that it needs, then it will craft it. All you have to do is press apply, and it will apply it to this slot. But let's say we didn't want it in that slot. Let's say we want it in this one. So we're going to take iron nuggets out and instead put in a gold pressure plate. So we'll just apply that, it will overwrite it, and then once we click this, it'll take the gold hopefully out of there in a moment if we specify it to. I think we need it in that bit actually. Let's see, can we? It's iron first, so iron always goes first. So if we do that, then we should have some pressure plates. There you go. So it'll take about 4 gold out of time or something, and it will craft those pressure plates. So cool. Depends how well this works, but anyway. So yeah, that's how that works. So you can basically auto-craft things with the crafter. Now the final thing that I'm going to show you is going to be this thing, which is the RF network monitor. So you need 2 ink sacs for this, 2 iron, and 5 redstone. Now what this does, if we right click, it has nothing. But let's say we right clicked it on a machine, then it'll show the area around, shift click, hold on. There we go. So if we click on something, it won't work. There we go. So these also act as inventories. So you can see this one's got a load of inventory. We also got the chests, and we got the strongbox that we had. So one chest should have some items in it. Should. This isn't 100%, so that'll be why. But yeah, so that's why that's not working, I guess. So if we put some in that strongbox, and then went to the strongbox in here, then we'll see you have gold ingots. Cool. So if we shift click with the network monitor, it will show us what is up in the area around, so you can see what's on the network. So ton of cables, the power relays, and it will also show you what power you have inside of each thing. So I think this is really cool. It adds some cool functionality to thermal expansion. It's still in early development, or it's still got development to go anyway. So go check it out. I would highly recommend it. It's looking really cool, and I really want to use this, to be honest, because it is so cool. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will put mod links in the description. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like if you did. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because a new person is always wanted, and you're always welcome. So hope you guys enjoyed. I have been Pogpill. This has been the RFTools mod for Minecraft 1.7.10, and I will see you guys next time.